Digby, one thing that I wanted to share with you is that I actually think your superpower is how good you are at being vulnerable. You and I have met once for coffee. We've traded a few LinkedIn messages. And the reason that I felt I could trust you was because you had displayed in those few interactions true vulnerability. And that led to a real feeling of connection and authenticity.
Can you remind me of either in this conversation we've just had or in the coffee conversations or wherever? Can you give me an example of that?
Yeah, 100%. So it took us a year to actually connect. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah, we've worked hard.
Yeah. So you'd made a post about a course you were doing in Marlborough, and I have a mate in Marlborough, and I tagged them in the post. And then you reached out to me and you said, "Oh, hey, I see that. Thank you for doing that. Da 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 da. Let's catch up." And then it all went. We traded email addresses, whatever, and then it all went silent. And then you surfaced again, and you said, "Hey, sorry for the silence. I've had a bit going on." And you explained actually that you'd stepped back a bit because I think your life had got quite crowded or quite busy. And I really respected that. And then the second time when we were engaging, we were talking about transitions, and you were sharing with me a big transition that you had just gone through yourself. And I thought, that's so cool, because Digby didn't need to share either of those sets of details with me. And you were choosing to show up as you were with what was going on in your life. And I just have so much admiration for you for doing that. There was no cloak of armor or no pretense. But I don't need to pretend. This is what's going on for me.
Yeah. And
I really admired that.
So, and what sounds like thank you. There's something that I'm wondering about here, which is, if I'm vulnerable, then you trust me more, is essentially, I think, what you're saying. Or we have a better, higher quality connection as a result of that.
Well, one of my key values is authenticity. And you came to those conversations with authenticity.
Thank you. Yeah, it's funny, right? Because I think for me, the key part of my formula for living well, doing good work is human first. You know, I coined a phrase the other day. I like having I matter conversations, which is not that I matter, but you matter. And so therefore, for you to feel like you can matter, I need to show you that I'm with you. And one way to do that is to show that I'm human. And one way to do that is to tell stories about, this is hard, or I'm struggling with this. And that's not a moan. It's more of a, hey, here's where I'm at. Here's what I'm wondering about and wrestling with. And we can kind of join forces from there, rather than some power place of, I know lots of stuff. You better show me you learn lots of stuff too, right? It's like, nah.
Exactly.
Thank you. I love this. Yeah, you've warmed my heart. It's awesome.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks, Nicola.